Nope. Nope.
Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Joe, and today we're at Town Hall 8 taking a look at the Mass Hog Rider attack for Clan War. This is a Clan War army only, not trophy pushing and not farming. It's very expensive. But if you want to dominate maxed out Town Hall 8s anyways, all you really need is a Mass Hog Rider army or a Mass Dragon army, but you need to make sure that you have the troop levels to do it. So we got this replay on this maxed out Town Hall 8 from Monkey D. Luffy in the newly established Paradox Reloaded with 24 Hog Riders, 1 P.E.K.K.A., 12 Wizards, and 7 Goblins with 3 heal spells. And you also notice that the power potion was used and our troop levels are maxed out for Town Hall 8. Now, when you look at the base and you're trying to decide whether you're going to use this attack strategy or not, you need to make sure that you can pull the Clan Castle troops out. And so Monkey's going to drop 1 single Hog Rider to target this cannon to pull the dragon and the balloon outside of the Clan Castle. Next, you're going to see the Barbarian King dropped over on the far right side of your screen to lure that dragon and balloon outside of the base. And so that king's going to be placed, and then the dragon and the balloon are going to start working their way towards that king. Now we're going to allow that king to be targeted by the dragon first, and the dragon's going to target the king, and then a poison spell is going to be placed, as well as 5 wizards to deal with that dragon, and the king's ability is going to be used upon the arrival of that balloon to get him away from the balloon and allow the wizards to kill that balloon off. Now down on the bottom side of the base, you're going to notice that there is a Barbarian King exposed, and so Monkey's going to use the P.E.K.K.A. and Wizard combination to deal with that Barbarian King. And basically when it comes to the use of hogs anyways, if you can get rid of your Clan Castle troops and get rid of the enemy heroes, you should be good to go. So you're going to see the Hog Riders dropped in the top side of the base, basically spammed across the top side of the base to start dealing with multiple defenses. And I know that you're probably seeing those maxed out level 10 Hog Riders in the mix, and I'm not exactly sure where he got those, but we'll take a look at that here in a moment. We're going to try a different attack without those Hog Riders and see if this still works. Now you're going to see 2 heal spells dropped and then a final heal spell dropped down here in the bottom side of the base. This is how you keep your Hog Riders alive as they move through the defenses, taking them out. And you'll see that the wizards and the goblins will be used on the back side of the base to start clearing out the remaining buildings that have survived the attack, while the hogs clean up the final cannon and start working on buildings around that. So again, this is a very simple army. If you have the right parameters, you have to make sure that you get rid of the Clan Castle troops, and if you can get rid of that Barbarian King, even better. If you don't, it's not that big of a deal. The king will get killed off by the hogs eventually, but he will start chasing your hogs and taking them out one by one if there's a lot of defenses remaining, and it could shut down your attack, but you just got to pay attention to that in the right situations. There's your army right there. Let's go into a live raid. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do a live raid, and one of the things that might have stood out to you in the previous replay was the fact that he did have level 10 Hog Riders, and you might feel that that might be one of the things that kept the attack going and made him successful. So we're going to hit this base, and it's not 100% maxed out. We're going to try a few different hits and see what we can do, but you got to make sure that you check that Clan Castle first. Make sure that you can pull out the Clan Castle troops, and we're going to start out by dropping a Hog Rider to pull the Clan Castle troops out of the base. We're going to target that Archer Tower. So we do have a dragon and a balloon, and we're going to drop the Barbarian King similar to what was done in the previous attack. We're going to allow that king to work its way towards that dragon, and then we're going to drop the poison spell on top of it, as well as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of wizards, and we're going to take care of that dragon and deal with the balloon. Now we're going to also use that king's ability to get him away from that balloon and allow the wizards to take it out. One of the things that you also have to worry about is the bomb tower. So we're going to drop a P.E.K.K.A. there to deal with that Barb King, as well as some wizards, and I think we're going to start out by dropping some Hog Riders in this region right here, and we're going to drop some Hog Riders up here as well, and we're going to go ahead and drop a heal spell in this location and a heal spell in this location while our Hog Riders move through the base. Now you're going to notice that they are going to follow our defenses throughout the base, so we only have 1 heal spell remaining, and we do not have any additional Clan Castle troops remaining, so we need to make sure that we make the most out of that heal spell. So the hogs are going to work their way through the top side of the base, finding a giant bomb over there by the Archer Tower, and we're going to save that heal spell for this location right here, and then we're going to drop the wizards around the base, making sure that we check for the builders' huts, and looks like we only have a few defenses remaining, King while the P.E.K.K.A. has worked her way inside the base. So we're going to go ahead and start dropping some of these goblins down to deal with the final buildings in the gold mines and the storages. So again, we didn't use any clan castle troops. Now this base wasn't 100% max, but it was pretty close. So Hogs are going to work their way back in, deal with that gold storage, and then they're going to work their way in towards the town hall's location. But we still have a minute and 22 seconds left on the clock. So we got plenty of time to finish up this base. So I guess if you really just follow those steps and dealing with the clan castle troops, taking care of the Barb King if you can get to him, and deal with bomb towers and stuff, you should be good to go. And also make sure that you have those level 4 Hog Riders. So 97%, 98%. We're going to go out and see if we can find another raid. Down goes that one, and we have one builder's hut that was down on the bottom side of the base. But again, that was my fault for not zooming all the way out. So again, very awesome attack strategy if you know how to use it and break it down and deal with all those multiple things. There is your army again, and let's go see if we can find another base or a better base that we can hit. Let's see if we can do that again, but this time around we're out in global, and I'm not exactly sure if this is going to be a suitable replay or not. I highly doubt there's any clan castle troops. I'm all the way down here in Silver League, unfortunately, and there's just not a lot of competition down this way in the maxed region. But we're going to check that clan castle and make sure that there's nothing in it. The hog does die, and so we're going to go ahead and start working our way into dealing with this Barbarian King as well as this bomb tower. So we also have the P.E.K.K.A. over here, and we're going to go ahead and deal with that king, drop some wizards back behind it, and use that king's ability, and then we're going to try to deal with that bomb tower. Let's go ahead and drop the Hog Riders, and we're not going to use any clan castle troops just like the last one. So let's go ahead and drop Hogs right here and drop Hogs right there, and then we're going to use our 3 heal spells to carry us through the base. Hopefully make sure that we try to get the most out of our Hog Riders. They're going to move through the wizard tower there up into the archer tower. Looks like they're going to stay together, which is actually really good for our hogs, and it also helps us use our heal spells properly. So we're going to drop a heal spell on this location. The hogs are going to move up through the top side of the base dealing with archer tower, cannon. They might find a spring trap. No spring trap there, and they're going to go into another archer tower. And then down on the south side of the base, looks like we have, like, I guess there's only a few defenses remaining. So we're going to drop that final heal spell. But again, we did not use any clan castle troops. So yes and no. The maxed out level 10 Hog Riders do help a ton, but I don't think they're necessarily justifiable saying that they are always needed. I don't think you necessarily need them, to be honest with you. But again, this is just a really good army for Clan War. I would not recommend this for trophy pushing because you can't really do anything against the Town Hall 9 with it, and I definitely would not recommend it for farming because it's extremely expensive on the Dark Elixir. And if you're not maxed out anyways, you definitely do not want to use armies like this unless you just want to straight up dominate in Clan War. So we're going to allow these hogs to finish. We're going to try to recoup some of the Dark Elixir that we used, and I think we got one more replay that we're going to take a look at, maybe 1 or 2 on some weaker bases with this army. But mass hogs, it's where it is for Town Hall 8. There's your army. Okay, so we have a weaker base, unfortunately, but we do have a very similar army with the 28 Hog Riders and about 23 of the archers, but a similar pattern by pulling the Clan Castle troops out. And I don't know what he's got in his Clan Castle or if he even uses Clan Castle troops in this replay, but he's going to pull the dragon and the balloon to the opposite side of the base using the archers, and then he's going to basically surround the dragon with the archers to take it down, as well as the assistance of a few wizards. So you got wizards in there assisting with taking down the dragons, and then more archers to take down that final balloon. Once that balloon falls, it's pretty much game on to drop all the Hog Riders down on the bottom side of the base. And so he's got the archers working on buildings on the top over there on the eastern side, and then he's got the hogs moving up from the south side, all grouped together, and he's going to use those heal spells in a very similar manner to take down and keep the hogs going. I mean, that's really the point here. Keep the hogs alive, keep taking down defenses. You got hogs get a nice split on them. Some are going to go to the right side of the screen, some are going to go to the left side of the screen, and he's going to use his heal spells to try to keep them alive. Now, we do have some defenses that do get missed, and so those Hog Riders are going to kind of backtrack a little bit. They're going to get split up, unfortunately. So he's going to use his Barbarian King down here in the bottom side of the base. And the one major difference with this replay is that the Barb King, the enemy Barb King, is inside the base by the Town Hall. So you'll notice that that Barb King is going to chase the Hog Riders. The hogs are going to get a little distracted. They're going to get kind of confused. And then the Hog Riders are going to just basically have to deal with that king on the back side of the base. So they will target that king, take him down, but at the same time, you got the wizards and the Barb King taking down buildings on the opposite sides of the base. And just, I mean, as long as you're patient with those heal spells and try to manage them properly, you should be successful with using this army. But again, you got to make sure that you keep a lot of your Hog Riders alive, because if you don't, those hogs will fizzle out and your attack will fail. And unfortunately, you're going to be pretty upset with me if you are are unsuccessful with this raid. So let's go ahead and speed this on up. That way you can see the army for yourself. The Hogs are going to go in, take down the final town hall as well as the elixir storage, and town hall is going to fall very nicely. Beautiful attack on this weaker base. There's your army, and let's get into our final replay. All right, so let's go ahead and finish up this video with an attack that is very near and dear to my heart, guys. We got the 2 Golem, 5 Valkyrie, and 12 Hog Rider army. I shared this one with you guys a few months ago, and it's actually really cool to see one of my clanmates using it. This is definitely one of my favorite armies. I feel like it's got a little bit more control by using the golems as tanks, using those wizards to back them up, take down the clan castle troops with the poison spell. You got a dragon and you got a balloon in the clan castle. Very common stuff. The wizards and the king are going to deal with that area while the hog riders come in off to the flank, and they're going to come in on the backside. He also has hog riders in his clan castle, but I don't think they are fully maxed out. Looks like they're a lower level hog rider. This is a newer established clan, so we got a lot of players that are rushed. We got a lot of young players, and it's actually really nice to see all these awesome young faces all in one place. This is mainly for my rush base series, but again, I just wanted to highlight this attack because we did share this one a few months ago, and it's just absolutely awesome to see players using it and being very, very effective with it, even on a rush or on a weaker base. This is a weaker base, but he just absolutely demolishes it very easily. So again, absolute wonderful attack here by Jaha, and I think we're going to go speed it up and finish up this video with this attack, guys. We're going to speed it up that way you can see the army for yourself. If you enjoyed the content today, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already, guys, and if you need any additional video support or you're interested on how we completed Town Hall 8 so fast, click one of those links over there, and we will see you in the next one, guys. Take care.